Hey, what's up, Junior? This is Steven. I spoke to you earlier today. In this video, I'm going to show you three things you could do today to bring in more high quality fence installation and repair jobs to your business. By the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and tackle it yourself. That's fine as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. First thing I want to go over is content, and content is anything on your front page here. Now, most business owners understand that content is important, but they don't really understand what Google is looking for, as in like how many words or what types of keywords, right? So I went ahead and I copied all the words on your front page and I put it in a word counter. You've got 1,018 words on your front page, and I know you're wondering why that's important. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page to really rank you in that top spot. Concord's a little different because there's not a whole lot of search volume. So I pulled up your number one competitor in the area, which is Concord Fence. I put them, all their words, in a word counter as well, and they come up to 1,149. Now, that's excellent news because with just a tiny bit more effort, you'll have more words in them on your homepage, and that's a plus. Now, it's just not the amount of words, but the type of words. So I've got a tool here that I use called Ahrefs. It's a couple $100 a month, but it gives me some behind the scene views of what Google uses to actually rank websites on their page. So I put you in here, and in the past 30 days, your site was found for one keyword, but it got no clicks. Now, your number one competitor here, I put them in this tool as well, and they were found for only three keywords, and they're number one, mind you, and they got clicked on 12 times. So we can go into their keywords here and see what they're being found for. We only want to pay attention to the keywords with locations behind it because, as you can see, Fence Company's Concord NC was searched 30 times and they got clicked on 12 times. Now, fence installation and repair, while it's relevant to the site, this is a national keyword. So as you can see, it was searched 150 times, but since it's national, they did not get clicked on it, and they actually ranked like on the ninth page for it, for both of these, right? So we want to find ones with your location on it. And Concord has a few. There's I've just a couple minutes of research, and I was able to find a few more that with higher volume that they don't have on their site. So it would be really easy to get you to number one in Concord. But I did see when I was looking on your site, you do serve Central NC, but in your areas served, I don't see Charlotte, even though it's like 35 miles away from y'all, from Concord anyway. Now, Raleigh has got, I mean, not Raleigh, Charlotte has got a bunch. It's got over 1,500 when you count everything up for Charlotte. It's over 1,500 search volume. So if you were to get into that market, you could get a lot of business. But that's what we would do. We would find all the keywords that your competitors have and we would put them on your site. And not just once, but we'd find out how many times they have these specific keywords and key phrases on their web page, and we put it on your web page, but we put it on more, and that will actually bring Google will find you before your competitor. Next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people search for these services, Fence Company, Concord NC, that's one of the search terms that people are searching for fencing services in Concord. Studies have shown that about 45% of people searching this are going to click in this section right here. Now, this section is the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people believe it's reviews that get you ranked high and inside this map pack, but that's not the case. The main driver are citations. Now, a citation is your business name, address, and phone number on a directory online. A directory such as Yelp, Angie, Yellow Pages, there's a ton of them, right? And you want between 300 and 400 to make sure you're in this map pack right here. We have access to tools that will actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have For example, we will go into Superior Fence and Rail, find out what and how many they have. We would go down the list and match them, and then some. We'd add at least 50 to 100 more. Like I said, you want between 300 and 400 citations. You'll get on top of the map pack, and it'll take a while for your competitors to catch up. Now, below that section is Google's organic. It's their organic results page listing right here. And the number one spot here gets about 40% of clicks alone, whereas the map pack is 45 divvied up between these three. This is 40% alone. And backlinks are the main driver. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website. They're kind of like online referrals, and the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. For example, let's say you have a local blog page or even a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you are a fencing company, say a pizza site is linking back to you, that's really no good. Why? Because you don't sell pizza, you sell fencing. So just to recap, let me show you this tool I've got, if we go back to this tool that I showed you earlier. So you have, and this is a backlink section. So you currently have 102 active backlinks pointing back to you, right? Concord has, I believe, less than you, 61. But like I said, we want to make sure you have relevant backlinks. So we could go in here and find out what backlinks are relevant, what aren't, and we find out what's working for your competition. And we can go into their backlink profile, find all the ones that are pushing authority to them and ranking them high, and then we go and get those for you as well. They've got a lot of spam, so I mean, they would be really easy to beat because these spam ones, these are ones that you don't want. So we wouldn't get those, but we get all the ones that are good. We could rank you for Concord. And then if you wanted to get into Charlotte and really start working that market, we can find the top competitors in Charlotte, get their keywords, get you a location page, start ranking that in Charlotte, and you could start being competitive there and ranking there and getting that traffic as well. So just to recap, what we covered today. The first thing is going to be content. So you want at least 1,500 words on your front page, and that will definitely get you number one in the Concord area. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to rank above your competition. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites. And the key is relevant, linking back to your site to show Google and Concord and whatever else location you're in that you guys are the authority when it comes to fencing companies. So if you implement this, you will be number one in whatever area you are competing in. Now you can, like I said earlier, you can take this free blueprint and tackle it yourself. I'm cool with that. Or you can take the most effective route and save yourself some time, and you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email, or you can call me at 910-551-2006. But at the very least, I hope this was educational for you, and I hope I showed you a few things that you can go ahead and implement right now to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition. At the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye.